Great evening today.
Thank you, it's always my pleasure.
Yeah, it was Hamsanadam when he was awesome. It was like blown away. Awesome. So, can you tell us some intimate moments that you've had with your guru? It's been whenever we talk about you, your guru comes to our mind.
Well, when we have moments with the Guru, I think there are innumerable number of moments. So it's difficult to pick and choose which takes priority over which. One more than the ecstatic moments, I would like to say those, shall we say, really precious ways that she involved herself in my life. Like when I was getting married and it was an arranged marriage and we had seen Raghunathan, and I told her that my parents were trying to get me married to Raghunathan. So she was a little worried about it, because that is a transition period of any girl who moves from teenage to womanhood and then of course marriage. So she was worried for the reason that she had I think invested a lot of thoughts about shaping me into a good musician with good qualities of music, and she was worried that this might be an obstacle or a speed breaker. So she said, can I see Raghunathan, can I talk to him? So then we told Raghunan, of course anybody would be flat to meet a person, a legend like her. So he doesn't know much about music, and the family doesn't know very much about music. That in a way turned out to be a boon for me. So he still knew MLB as MLB, and he came to Sree Ramaseva after the concert and met her. And then she told him that here is a very precious diamond that I'm handing over to you. You have to shape it, you have to cut the edges, you have to give it time to shine, shimmer, and be known to the world, which means a lot of sacrifice on your part. So, and of course I think she caught him at the right, should we say, opportune point. So he was like, he couldn't say no, like how you got me now for the interview. He couldn't say no, and he has lived very true to his word that he's been a great support and pillar in my growth.
Sure, the diamond is shining, we're able to see that. What do you think are the improvisations that is required in modern day kacheri for attracting young crowd to listen more?
My guru and the parampara that she came and that I have now stepped into, we believe in the fact that we have to sing for the audience, yet not dilute the format. So when we think of a concert, when we look at a concert, we look at the entire dimension of what Carnatic music is about. We don't compromise on any aspect of it. Maybe sometimes we sing in RTP, sometimes we don't, depending on the crowd. And then depending on the crowd, also the length of the raga, the involvement in which you put your heart into singing the raga and everything. So raga, Neraval, Swaraprastara, Kriti, Bhava, lyrics, Viritam, everything normally is included in a concert. And see, the point is, it's not more the what you include in a concert, but how you present it, which really attracts the crowd. So if you keep on singing 5 slow pieces all together, Vilambakala Kritis,
sure,
one behind the other, then naturally it's going to be for an elite crowd, for a commercial crowd.
Sure.
So then you lose out on a few people who really don't know Carnatic music as yet, and who have just stepped into the concert for the first time.
Sure.
So it's, I think, a responsibility on the part of the musician to uphold the traits of what Carnatic music stands for, yet also cater to the. It's a very fine line
Thin
that
line.
you draw. Yeah.
Sure. What do you get in your mind when you hear the word Bangalore?
My childhood, very
Okay.
precious time when I studied in Sophia.
Expected that.
And the long walk that I used to have from Lower Palace Orchards along the golf course to Sophia.
Great place.
Great place, awesome place. I can't forget it, and it looks much the same, except that the road is more crowded now and more congested.
Sure. Any last words for the Rasikas of Bangalore? I know you're getting late for the train.
Yeah, Rasikas of Bangalore are, I think, a very generous audience, very knowledgeable audience, and as as long as you include a few Dasara Kritis, we're very happy to listen to a pristine Carnatic music concert. And it's and they think of me as their own, you know, like since they all know that I speak Kannada and I was living in Karnataka for at least 10 years. So they think of me as their own, and when you think of something as your own, you think it's very dear to you.
Sure.
That's how you know.
Sure, you're very, very dear to us. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Great talk.
Thanks.
Thank you.